Other versions of the Bible, including the Reina Valera 1960, that garbage translation of the Spanish Bible, will translate verse 19 as go ye therefore and make disciples. Right. Because they say, well, teach is not, and I've had supposed King James only people say, yeah, teach all nations, a better rendition would be disciples, because that's what you're doing, you're teaching them. No, the teaching is in verse 20 when you're discipling them. Teaching them to observe all things. The teaching in verse 19 is the gospel. Because you know what you do when you go out there and preach the gospel? You're teaching them that they're sinners, that they deserve hell, that Jesus Christ died for them according to the scriptures. You're teaching them those things. Okay? But they want to say make disciples. Well, you know what? Becoming a disciple, to be a disciple, you have to obey the commandments of God. Amen. You have to observe all things. Right. That's what a disciple is. That's not what salvation is. You know, I don't care how many Spanish churches use the Reina Valera 1960. I don't care for how long they've used it for. It's a garbage translation. Amen. Along with the NIV, NKJV, and all those HIV perversions. Amen. The Reina Valera 1960 is a devilish Bible. Amen. You know, and then you got pastors. How can you say, don't you know that all the churches, including the Pentecostals, including the Catholics, use this version of the Bible? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hey, you got that right. Thanks for proving my point. Amen. Don't you know we've used it for so many years? So what? Right. So just because it was used for so many years, we just overlook the fact that that it tells us to work our way to salvation? You know, when the Bible talks about desiring the sincere milk of the word, that ye may grow into salvation? Because it says that. That's stupid. This is a rabbit trail, but I like the rabbit we're looking at, and we're going to skid in and kill it. The Reina Valera 1960 is a garbage translation. And let me say this, don't bring that garbage Bible into our church. Amen. If you bring it into our church, you show it to me, I'll ask for it, and I'll throw it in the trash. Amen. Right. You say, what version do you use? Well, I personally use the Reina Valera Gomez. And any version before that, like the 1909, it's an okay translation, the 1602, etc. But the 1960 is the devil's Bible. Amen. Right. Put that on YouTube. Put that on Instagram. Send it to your stupid Spanish pastors who are not willing to humble themselves and change that Bible. Amen. It's a garbage translation. It says teach all nations, not make disciples. And look, I'm not against making disciples. It's necessary. Amen. You know, we need to learn how to teach other people and get them into church and baptize them. Amen. Okay? We need to teach them how to go soul winning, how to live a holy life. We need to befriend them and love them and be kind to them and teach them the things of the Lord. But you know what? They need to get saved first. Amen. And they don't get saved by becoming a disciple.